All right, let's talk about a genre at a major crossroads. This is a debate that is absolutely firing up comment sections everywhere, pitting tradition against evolution. We're talking about the very soul of reggae music.
And really, this is the question at the heart of it all: pure roots or the new wave? The internet is completely split on this. On one side, you've got the purists, the people loyal to the foundation. And on the other, you've got this whole new generation of artists who are changing the very sound of the genre. So, is it a betrayal of its origins, or is it a necessary evolution? Let's dig in.
So you basically have two very distinct camps. The first one is defending that traditional sound, that unmistakable heartbeat of the Nyabagenji drums, the classic one-drop rhythm, the stuff you hear from artists like Chronix. And then you have the other camp with huge stars like Coffee and Skillabang, and they are fully embracing a blend with hip-hop's heavy 808 bass lines and that super slick modern production. The battle lines are definitely drawn.
Okay, let's start with the first perspective. This side is all about one simple idea: respect the foundation. But why is this so important to so many fans? What's at stake here?
Well, for purists, this is way more than just a style of music. Roots reggae is a profound cultural and spiritual movement. It's a sound that was born from struggle, designed with this deep-seated purpose. It's about a specific frequency, a feeling, what a lot of people call a unique vibration that you just can't replicate with some different formula.
The argument is that the message in the music is everything. It's always been about social justice, about resistance to oppression, and a really deep spirituality. So the fear is, if you fundamentally change the sound, you risk losing that essential core. You risk trading that sacred vibration for just another disposable club hit.
But here's the counter-argument, and it's a really powerful one. By insisting on preserving the original sound, does a genre risk becoming a relic? I mean, does staying pure just become another way of saying you're staying stuck in the past, unable to evolve with the times?
So with that question in mind, let's flip it and look at the other side of the argument, the power of blending these sounds and what that can bring to the genre.
Now, the crucial point here is that this fusion isn't some random mashup. It's not just throwing two things together and seeing what sticks. There's a real historical connection here. You could honestly say that reggae and hip-hop are cousins. They share a common ancestor.
Just think about it. Back in the 60s, Jamaican sound system culture laid all the groundwork. By the 70s, that exact same culture directly sparked the birth of hip-hop up in the Bronx. Then you fast forward to 2005, and Damian Marley's Welcome to Jamrock used that shared DNA to create an absolute global smash hit, giving reggae a massive megaphone on the world stage. And proponents of this fusion will tell you it brings tangible, vital benefits to the table. We're talking about bringing in a younger audience, attracting bigger budgets for production and promotion, and it just injects a new kind of energy. And maybe most importantly, it keeps the genre competitive and relevant on the global charts, right alongside giants like Afrobeats and pop. This is exactly how artists like Coffee win Grammys and top charts worldwide.
So, let's get to the heart of the debate by putting these two philosophies head-to-head. Is this really just a choice between preserving culture and chasing online clout? The core dilemma is this: if reggae sticks to its pure roots, it absolutely preserves its incredible cultural integrity. But the risk? Well, it could become a museum piece, loved by a few but maybe irrelevant to the many. On the other hand, if it fuses with hip-hop, it stays relevant, it goes viral, but the potential loss is huge. Do you sacrifice that one love essence that made it so special in the first place?
So, after looking at both sides, the arguments for tradition and the case for evolution, where do we land? It seems the final verdict really comes down to a personal choice for every fan and every single artist carrying the torch.
This quote, it just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? Music has to evolve to survive. That's a given. But growth is impossible without a strong foundation. It's a powerful metaphor that reminds us that no matter how tall the branches get, they are nourished by the roots. It's all about that balancing act, honoring where you come from and reaching for where you want to go.
And that brings us to the final, crucial question. Which way forward for reggae? Is this modern fusion the necessary evolution that keeps the revolution alive for a new generation? Or is it watering down the very message that made the music a global force for change? The future of reggae is in the hands of its artists and its fans. So I gotta ask, what do you think?